Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to the 25th and final episode of Tears of the Kingdom Blind. Last time, we completed all the shrines. And for our reward for completing all the remaining shrines, we got this piece of armor right here, the Ancient Heroes aspect, which turns Link into a furry. We also bought we also did some stuff in Terrytown and got a house. We got some storage containers for our house. Anyways, using that Goron service down there, you can actually select weapons. And basically, I tried to do some manipulation with that big iron ball that we fused, but, well, things didn't exactly go well, and I couldn't really get anything to work. But anyways, as you can probably tell, I am wearing a full set of Zonai armor. The reason for that being, well, while off camera and while grinding up some Zonites, and also experimenting with stuff, I found the remaining two pieces. So anyways, for the first piece, basically, first off, they're all in the sky. So basically, for this piece over here, you got to go to the sky mine in the Gyaku Shrine. Basically, you know that big spinning ball that's there? Well, you have to get underneath it, and there is a treasure chest there that will contain the first piece of armor. That was actually something I used the big iron ball for. Basically, I spawned it out of my recall, and then boom. Worked it from there. The other one is basically, remember that forge that we were at? That was thinking, oh, hey, is there something here? Is there something here? Well, apparently there is something here, because if you go to this one, I'll show this off before we really get started with what we're planning on doing for this episode. So anyways, if we go over here, okay, just gotta wait for it. Just gotta wait. Okay, so basically, go near the shrine, and if you run around the back, you'll notice this area right here, basically. Just petrify the lava here through ice, or water, or a hydrant, or just something, and then use ascend right on this section of the platform right here. You go up, and you'll find a treasure chest containing one of the pieces of the armor. Anyways, as for the armor itself, it's very good if you like to use Zonai devices, because basically it reduces the amount of energy that you're using. However, one of the other effects is that it makes it where you recharge your devices faster, meaning that your device depletes, boom, you're all set. You're going to be back up and running in no time. But anyways, without further ado, we've done pretty much everything that I've set out to do in the game. And with that, we're going to go underground. But first things first, there is one last thing I want to check out. Actually, yeah, there's one last thing that I want to check out. It's that one guy back in episode 2 where he was like, you can't go here because Zelda said you can't go. But basically, yeah, we're going to go and check it out, see what he has to say about it, since Zelda's isn't here. So let's go see what he has to say. And then we're going back. We're going all the way back to that area that was absolutely kicking my ass. Yeah, really, I can't believe that we're heading back to that area that basically we tried to go to all the way back when we first completed the water temple. I'm like, oh, hey, there's a pit here and a blood moon, apparently. I don't think it's the blood moon. Is it? Or is this just, oh, the castle has the muck. I think this is just the gloom. I think this is just a gloom effect. Okay, let's head in. Hopefully we don't get struck down by lightning again. Yeah, deja vu. We go back to check on this area. See, oh, hey, can we go back here now? And then we're told, no. And then we basically get struck down by lightning. The lightning of Lineru once more strikes us down. Really, it's just, I could imagine that happening. So anyways, let's get going. All the way back here. Let's see what this guy has to say. Or, he's okay, is he gone? No, there was I think he was up a little further, but... Oh, come on. Yeah, wait, is he gone? Is that guy seriously gone? Yeah, he's gone! Oh, by the way, if you're curious, the iron ball, I attached it to basically, well, to the arm of the robot, to Mineru's robo-arm. Okay, what's in here? Okay. Kind of underwhelming that basically we were told, oh, you can't go in, and then just, lo and behold. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. Basically, you just go, oh, yeah, you can use this as a shortcut to get back up to the castle. But wait, why weren't we allowed to go in then? Okay, fine. Let me check this out. And now, with that curiosity sated, let's head down. Okay. We'll head back to Lookout Landing and use the tower. Yeah, I don't know how long this episode is going to be. It could be a very short one. It could be a very long one. Frankly, I don't know what is going to happen with this whole grand finale because the intro part of the game was surprisingly long, and I didn't think it was going to be that long. So I'm just more or less thinking to myself, okay, this could be a full 3-hour thing in itself. But if it's not, we can always just move on to something afterwards. Okay, but let's just see what we're dealing with. Yeah, I was just so excited to finally get through with this because this has been actually my longest Let's Play as of yet, basically. Just 25 of these streams. Granted, it wasn't 25 weeks. It wasn't like Danganronpa S, where we were basically just dealing with a bunch of... where basically I was doing one episode a week. No. It wasn't anything like that long. But in terms of just overall episode length, I would say, yeah, this is definitely my longest Let's Play in terms of just overall watch time, which is absolutely insane because that's more than Skyrim. It's more than basically the original Breath of the Wild game, you know? Just so much going on there. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, there it is. The chasm that's going to lead us to the end of the game. But still, in terms of this game, I would say that, yeah, there are definitely some things that I would do very differently if I was to start over from the very beginning. For one thing, getting the Zonai armor. So that way I could have increased battery efficiency. As well as just rocking efficiency and just overall getting my flying machines and the like, getting them up and running. Just because it would be much more efficient that way. Let's go. Okay. Down, and down we go. How far this goes, no one knows. Yeah, I would not bring the tank. I would not just drop the tank down here from an absolute dead drop because, frankly, if we were to do that, the tank would disintegrate upon impact with the ground. Okay, and as for just this stuff, I would, as much as I want to go through this area with a tank, that would not be the most strategically viable option because basically there are a lot of ledges, there are a lot of enemies, there is a lot going on in this section of, there's a lot of gloom, and frankly, it would just absolutely devastate us. Not to mention, I don't know if things reset since last we were here. And not to mention, there will be plenty of gaps and like. See, look at here. We need to glide through just to get through this section. Okay. Let's go. Boom. Ah! Go, go, go. Climb, climb, climb. Should have done some cooking beforehand. But oh well. Thankfully this gloom armor is going to come in very handy. Take a picture of you. Screw you, Robbie. Ah. Okay, dismount. And now let's build. No, not take pictures. Build. Come on, how does he have such pitch perfect aim? He can't even see us. Inobo? No. Okay. Okay. Made it pretty deep. What's happening? The power of a sage cannot reach you. Okay, I mean, we're cut off from this point. Yeah. Ah, yeah. Ah! Okay, that's it. I'm going over there. Boom! Let me strategize in peace, darn it. Boom! Okay. Okay, perfect. We can get a cheap discount. Okay. There we go. Okay. Fly. Oh, it would be nice if we had the sages here. Okay. We only spent 3 on that area, so it's no big deal. Forgotten Foundation. Hello. Okay. This area is still broken out. This area is still open. Good. Looks like they remembered. Okay. Let's just crack this open for the giggles. Okay, so basically, this was all hidden from us, where they're like, oh hey, Zelda, she sacrificed herself for the Master Sword, and then she became a dragon. Yeah, imagine if that was uncovered at the start of the game. Zelda just discovers, oh hey, I'm gonna be a dragon. Yeah, basically Ganondorf goes crazy, and then all hell breaks loose. Okay, but we're almost there. Almost back from whence we began. Okay, let's swap back to our Zonai armor. And we're gonna use the power of technology, baby. Okay, imprisoning chamber. Yeah, going down to the deepest depths of Hyrule. Gloom's Lair. Can't believe we made it down here so quickly. It took so... I remember back in the day, back when we first came here, it took us so long to reach this section. But now we're back. We're back here at long last. And we are going, but this time things are going to go a lot differently. Let's go. Okay. We'll head right to the back here. Guys, get down here! But then again, Yunobo can defy gravity pretty much with his Hulk jump. Yunobo, they were never proud of you.
Link, we shall protect Hyrule together.
Okay, let's get this on. But we have something better than all four you combined. We have a death tank. A death tank. Okay, it's gonna take a little time. Hasta la vista, baby. Yeah! How do you like it? How do you like it? They're all dead. What the heck? It was just locking onto it. Just blast the dead corpse some more. Yeah, just blast that corpse. Yeah, how you like it? Boom. Boom. What's next? Okay, what's next in Ganondorf's sleeve? Watch how he causes the tank to despawn. Okay, at least the tank's here. They just spawn right next to the tank. They know. Oh, come on. Well, at least they're behind the tank, so I'm not complaining. Ow! Just what was that close-up though? Boom! Yeah, Yunobo's just sitting on the tank. Yeah, we're just sitting pretty on the tank. And then they're just gonna despawn me out of the tank again. Gibdo! It's always Gibdo. Wonder how they'll take the tank. Okay, get away from my tank, please. Okay, well, at least they're getting taken down somewhat. Okay, yeah, they just gotta get blasted with a bomb first, and then basically they become putty. Boom. Yeah! Yeah, boom! Okay, dead. Okay, what's next on the Demon Army agenda? Come on. Come on, where's your army? Okay, Moblins. Lots of Moblins. Okay, care to explain why they keep despawning me out of the tank? Okay, boom. Boom. Yeah, come on, Yunobo, be somewhat useful. Why was the tank going in reverse? I wasn't even trying to take it in reverse.
That gloom, it means but one thing. The Demon King is there. Huh?
Okay, looks like the bosses are coming back. Oh, come on, bring it on. We'll take you on with the tank.
More obstacles in our path, but our foe is mistaken if he thinks this will stop us.
We are fated to fight these beasts. Don't worry about us. Link, we'll take care of this, Goro. You ready to see the power of a sand?
And then you know we'll just get swung off to the side.
We'll be fine. We already beat them once. This'll be a breeze for sure.
It is time, Link. The rest is up to you.
Well, looks like there's no way back. Gloom's origin. What am I saying? We could head back. We could just go back through. Okay, let's get rid of this. You can't travel from here. Okay. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to do things. We're gonna have to just continue on, finish the game. This is the. I've never been back here before. This is a first. Let's see.
How disappointing. This world should be shrouded in darkness, not bathed in insufferable light. All these weak, peace-loving cowards running rampant. It would have been more satisfying to overcome a worthy foe.
Coming from some dehydrated husk. Well, he's rehydrated.
Regardless, I will reshape this world as it was meant to be. I will crush any opposition. I will rule.
You couldn't even usurp the Hyrule throne from a little girl.
A king must do.
The menace unleashed. Demon. He's a menace. Not the Demon King. Not Ganon. Just. Oh, the menace. That's the menace here.
Do not look away. You witness a king's revival. And the birth of his new world.
We have a tank at Ganondorf. We have a freaking tank. You know what, Ganondorf? Screw you! We got a tank! Ow! We got a tank, Ganondorf! No, you're no fair! Well, come on! Ah, no! Yeah, take that, Ganondorf. Okay, apparently Ganondorf can disarm you. He can disarm your weapons. I thought we could just absolutely wreck it, but no. No fun here. Ah, son of a gun. Ah. Ah, son of a gun.
Is that all?
Ah. I was trying to hit you, Ganondorf. I was trying to hit you.
Die!
Ah, son of a gun. What the? He just flurry rushed us. Ganondorf just flurry rushed us. You can't do that. Only we can do that. He's doing it better than I can. Ah, son of a gun.
Fall.
Ah, yes, okay, there. Boom. Bring it, Ganondorf.
Take this.
There. Okay, that should do it. Boom. You didn't need the tank to defeat you after all.
What a feeling. I'd almost forgotten the thrill of battle. That feeling as blood surges in my veins. And I am not even near the limits of my power.
Okay, Demon King Ganondorf. What? That's a big health bar. That's a very big health bar.
Enjoy these final moments. I will be taking far more than you're on this time.
Or even the guy who wouldn't even let us have a tank? Oh, wait. Oh, great. He's setting an astral projection.
Show the demon king who's boss!
I know.
Your numbers mean nothing.
Oh, come on. Ah. Okay, at least we hit him in the head. We hit him once. There. Boom. Ah, son of a gun.
Take him down together.
We settle this now, Ganondorf.
Ah. Get out. Ah, the targets are not locking. Get away, get away. Okay. There. Okay. Take him down. Again. Okay, what more you have, Ganondorf? What more? Summons a Calamity Ganon. Summons all the Ganondorfs from the different timelines. Oh, you did not just taunt us. I know. Oh, they're actually using the Blight Ganondorf theme. Ah, son of a gun. Ah, son of a... Ow. Okay. He Flurry Rush to Flurry Rush! Flurry Rushception! Okay, you're not countering this one. You countered it again! Ah, son of a... Ah! How is he flurry rushing us? Okay. No. Come on, bring it. Yeah. I know your number, Ganondorf. Okay. Boom. Come on, bring it. Okay, nope. Okay, are you going to try to do a slash? Come on, bring it. Shattering hearts. And... And we did. Okay, any more? Any more you got, Ganondorf?
Stand in my way. Everything. Sacrifice it all to destroy you. And cast this world into eternal night.
So Ganondorf's plan to sacrifice everything that makes him Ganondorf and turn into a dragon. Yeah, well, frankly, what's the point of this, Ganondorf? You're not gonna get what you want. You're basically you're not even gonna exist, really. You're just some blind beast. Okay, wonder what this is going to consist of. Is it... Okay, let's see how this compares to basically the final phase of the Calamity Ganon fight from Breath of the Wild. Let's see how it compares. Zelda creates weak points, and we have to fire at them with the bow of light. So can we go? Okay, Draconified Dragon King, Demon King, Demon Dragon. So can we farm Ganondorf for items? Can we farm him for scales and horns? Okay, so how are we gonna be fighting? So how are we gonna be fighting Ganondorf's dragon form? Just showing the Master Sword. So can we move? I know. Okay, can we hit the eyes? Okay, Ganondorf is pure gloom in this state. Ah, maybe those bulbous crystals there could help. Tolan, where are you when we need ya? Tolan, I'm getting to stay in the pit, Link. Okay. Dazzle Root! Bombs! Bombs are doing pretty well. Okay. One down. Probably another to go. Okay, Zelda, mind coming to help us? Yeah, liking the music here. Yeah, but I love Zelda. She's like, I'm going to hide beneath here. I'm just gonna go beneath the surface. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm definitely liking this better than the Calamity Ganon final boss fight, because basically all he was doing there was just stomping around, firing a big beam. Sure, Ganondorf isn't doing much here, but I mean, at least it's nice. I mean, it's cinematic. We get to team up with Zelda. Oh hey, shine the weak point. Ow, son of a gun. Okay, Zelda, we need round 2. Okay. Okay, let's go. Go over here. Okay, almost there. Really? Why can't we have Tolan? I mean, I understand that they wouldn't want to just exclude the other 3 stages, but the other 4 stages, but come on. Boom. Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. We actually get something on him in this form. Okay, I forgot to take a photo. Okay, I wonder just what the compendium has to say on the demon dragon. The form that Ganondorf, the demon king, all attained after swallowing a secret stone and attaining his true power. No trace of his original form remains. Its overwhelming magical strength would shake the skies. The jet black scales covering it repel any and all attacks, save those of the one and only Master Sword. Okay. Okay, come on. There. Okay, one more bulb should be around somewhere. Oh, this is getting cool looking now. Boom! Finishing blow time, baby! Destroy Ganondorf complete. Guess Rory's taking his arm back. Fire the spirit bomb at Zelda. Yeah, Rory and Sonya, don't put Zelda down on the ground. Just have her free fall. Roru, my job is done. Zelda splats against the ground like a bug on the pavements. Okay, we can't pause the game. You don't get Zelda as we... Yeah, basically, Zelda just plops. Well, it looks like we're above a body of water, so even if we did fail, Zelda would just land in the water.
I was...
Master, your batteries are low.
After all... He's gone. The Demon King. I'm not in a dream, right? You did it. Oh, Link, you really did it. But how am I... No, I understand. I had been sleeping all this time. But when I felt something, like a warm, loving embrace, I woke up.
So, what about the castle and the giant chasms that are all over Hyrule?
Thank you. Link, I met such wonderful people. I saw Hyrule as it was. I have so much to tell you. So much happened. Oh, Link, I'm home.
Time Princess Zelda complete. Okay, anyways, my thoughts on the series. I really enjoyed this game. It was a whole lot of fun. Granted, it did have. I was a little nervous at the start just because of just all the different mechanics, just with how much the Ultra Hand is used, as well as fusion. The emphasis on that, just in regards to your weapons, just that's how you power them up. You just take material out and then you fuse it to the weapon. You're just not using the weapon as is, like you would in Breath of the Wild. No. Basically, you have to ration materials, you have to grind on enemies, and basically just grind enemies and just get the materials that you need in order to upgrade your weapons. But anyways, once you get past that, the game is a lot of fun. I would say that that everything that Breath of the Wild did, this game improves on even better. Basically, improves upon and expands. Basically, exploring the world. This game, you get the sky and the depths. Just moving around the world with efficiency. You're not limited to just horses or teleporting. You can basically build flying machines, tanks, cars, whatever. Just a whole lot of fun there. Sorry, just dealing with a bit of pain in my mouth. But anyways, as I would say, just even boiling down to finding shrines. The game telling you when a shrine is below you or above you. You don't know how useful that is. In in Breath of the Wild, it was a thing of, oh, there's a shrine in the area. You didn't know if it was above you, you didn't know if it was below you, you didn't know if it was in a mountain. But just all in all, just I loved this game and just everything that it had. Just with each episode of this playthrough, I was so excited to record the next one and basically see what else we could do in the world, experiment, see just where we could explore, what we could do, and just everything about it. Just there was adventure around every corner, and like I said before, it wasn't like towards the end of Breath of the Wild where I was thinking, oh, I just want this to be done. Not because I hated the game, but because just I felt like things were starting to get a little bleh. It was like, okay, even this far into Master Mode, I mean, we're taking things down. But in this game, there was definite challenge. And I would say this, if you were playing the game for the first time, in addition to getting that Zonai armor and working on building your battery up, I would say also unlock the Great Fairies and start upgrading your armor. Trust me, once you start getting upgraded armor, that's when things come together. In addition, build a reliable tank with beam emitters and carts. Because once you start doing that, basically, you can go absolutely ham with Zonai grinding. Because basically, you're not having to worry about running out of weapons. You can basically just go absolutely say, yes, and we get Drug Lord Yunobo just right there. I can't believe that they were intending for you to go Deathmatch at the second area, basically. Just, you get the Rito nearly dying out due to a blizzard, and then all of a sudden, Yunobo's Drug Cartel. Yeah, that was another thing. I would say that just, in terms of just the overall pre-shrine sections, I would say that they were overall improved, where you were actually doing things in the region. Granted, I would say the Rito was the weakest one, because a lot of it just consisted of, oh hey, you're climbing up to the top. Yeah, oh yeah, and then Bluo just punches at Yunobo. Hey, sorry boss about just what happened to... And then Bluo just punches Yunobo in the face. That's what you get, now you're gonna eat painkillers, yes! But anyways, as I was saying, basically just... While the Rito section was arguably the weakest one, because it was just, oh hey, fine, Tolan, and then just get up to the top, get up to the temple. With the other ones, you had some adventure. I mean, you had it where with Sidon, you were investigating that, you were basically doing that whole scavenger hunt. With Riju, it was unlocking the entrance to the Thunder Temple. But then basically you had it where, and then Yunobo really stole the show with basically just the whole drug cartel and breaking the Deathmatch. I would say that was the most solid pre-temple. And as for temples, I would have to say that overall, all in all, I would say the water temple was my favorite, just because it was easy to navigate. It had that low gravity component to it. You can't really go wrong with it. You really can't. Though it is kind of wild though that we did end up doing the regions in the exact same order as we did in Breath of the Wild. Because when I was first doing this, I was thinking, okay, we're gonna actually start things off the way the game intends, going to see the Rito first. But then all of a sudden, just seeing the goop that was infesting Zora's domain, just had to check that out. And then one thing led to another, and boom, we're doing this. Well, that's another thing about this game, where basically just it's so easy to where it's even easier than where it's so easy to get basically wrapped up in everything going on in the world, just all the different side quests and the like. Even more so than in Breath of the Wild. In Breath of the Wild, you had it where basically, yeah, you had the shrines, and you were like, okay, I'm gonna build up my stamina, build up my hearts, check out what's going on here. But just, lo and behold, just this game, deaths, building up your battery, just going everywhere, and just, frankly, I found, though, when I first started the game, I thought the skies was going to be where I was going to be spending the grand bulk of my time. But in all actuality, I ended up really enjoying the depths, just how different it was to the surface, you know? Because with the sky, you still have that semblance of, okay, we're on the surface. I can see the surface below me. And I feel like I'm still in Hyrule. Meanwhile, you go into the depths, you feel like you're in a Metroid level. But just, really, I would say that if you loved Breath of the Wild, you would love Tears of the Kingdom. Where basically just, in fact, this game, the only true blue downside I can think of this game, besides, well, the whole how cumbersome it can be with managing the different stage abilities, would actually be going back to Breath of the Wild after playing this, because I honestly cannot think of because it's the kind of thing where, like I said, where it's not like Majora's Mask versus Ocarina of Time, where there are noticeable differences, or rather any of the Legend of Zelda games, where basically, because every Legend of Zelda game had its own unique flair to it, but with this game, it just took everything that Breath of the Wild had, the open-ended exploration, basically forging your own path, completing the story how you want to complete it, and then took that exact same essence, and then basically did everything so much better, to the point where I can't really go back to Breath of the Wild after this, you know? I go back to Breath of the Wild, I'm going to be feeling just like everything's lackluster compared to this, because I'll be comparing it to this game! Not to mention, the bosses were a whole lot more engaging, where it wasn't just, oh hey, here's the Blight Ganondorf. and you just have to do a little bit of and the only real variation besides just a standard combat fare is basically, oh, hey, right at the start of the second phase, you gotta do something to basically knock them out of the state, whether it's basically hitting them in the face with some arrows or sending a bomb their way. Though, yeah, I would have to say that the only thing that Breath of the Wild has in terms of its arsenal that basically surpasses Tears of the Kingdom is the fact that you had bombs at your disposal, where basically where you could just blast down walls with relative ease. But in this game, you got Yunobo. Yunobo is your bomb rune. Yeah, that's the other thing. Where basically just not all sage abilities are equal. Or basically where Tulin, he is all the way up here. He's basically just he's the top tier where you're always going to have him. He's reliable with hitting enemies, and you can use him to just cover large areas of sky. Meanwhile, basically, you get it where just Sidon, he's okay, where, yeah, the water shield's, it's a decent thing, but you're not going to go out of your way to use it. And then, basically, then you get Riju, where it's like, okay, I got to wait for that thing to charge up, that big attack, and then Yunobo. He's a projectile. Basically, the whole thing of him being just a projectile, more or less just used as a projectile in Breath of the Wild, it just gets cranked up to its extreme in this game, where basically, that's the main thing I use Yunobo for. Just blasting rock walls, blasting crystal deposits, blasting armored enemies, just anything that I don't want to use my weapons for, I use Yunobo for. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so are they just going to dump us right back? Is this going to be like any other Legend of Zelda game where it's basically like, okay, we're done, just dump you right before the final boss? But then again, I mean, just wonder what they're going to do, where they're going to put us. Gotta answer that one question. But first, let's see this last cutscene.
I can't believe such an impressive landmass can float in the sky. Just when I thought I'd started to figure the Zonai out.
Everyone, I am glad I was able to bring you all here. I wanted to share this view of Hyrule with all of you.
Whoa. I've never been this far up before, Goro.
Wow, what a sight it is. And Zelda, you were roaming the skies all along?
Yes, although I don't really remember. I never thought I would actually stand here again.
This is only a theory, but Raru's power of light and Sonia's time power. For Zelda to transform back, they both must have channeled their abilities through you, Link.
I see.
Now it seems it is my time.
Minoru!
Do not worry. You have overcome the burden my era left to you. You have proven yourself, and you no longer need me. I know I can move on, join Raru and the others, and the world will be safe.
Those of us gathered here swear on our lives to support Princess Zelda and... to support Princess Zelda and safeguard the land of Hyrule.
Ravu and Sonia will be happy to hear of this.
But Minoru...
And now let them know just how much you care. Thank you all.
Hey, we took a lot of time to build that thing! And you're just gonna leave it trash, Mineru?
King Rauru, Queen Sonia, Minoru. The ancient sages. They wished not only to save Hyrule from the Demon King, but for it to see eternal peace. I will dedicate myself to that goal. Now, and for all time. My friends, with all of your strength, stand with me.
And then someone just pushes you in hobo over the ledge. Okay, now where are we gonna be placed? Back in the menu, okay. Okay, so what does the star mean? Does that mean, oh hey, you just can't reset the game? You just can't get out of this pit? You're in the pit, so you must die in the pit. Wait, couldn't we just ascend up? Demon King Ganondorf's file has been added. Okay, so they technically got this as a completion sort of thing. Okay, let's see. Character profiles. Register 22 out of 22. Demon King Ganondorf, the Menace Unleashed. The Dentist, the Menace Unleashed. Yes, not destruction, not darkness, not evil unleashed. The Menace Unleashed. Ganondorf's gonna egg the castle. An evil man who lived long ago in the era of Hyrule's founding. His legend claims that this Gerudo man fed his bottomless ambition with great power and became a king of demons. He was imprisoned beneath Hyrule Castle for ages, but the magic holding him weakened when the castle was damaged during the calamity a century ago, and his power has steadily been growing since. Now he has revived as a threat beyond the knowledge of any. Okay, so basically, all because basically the plan to defend Hyrule during the calamity sucked so badly that Ganondorf was able to break out. So basically, if Calamity Ganon was able to just absolutely dominate with the divine beasts and the like, and they just weren't relying on guardians, so basically Ganondorf would still be sealed under the castle. So basically Ganondorf makes no acquisition of this knowledge. Yeah, just imagine Ganondorf learns that, hey, he was able to break out because just some weird rogue part of his power was able to possess just guardians. Okay. Fire, wind, fire, light, water, lightning, and spirit. The 5 sages have awakened to give us the powers of the Avatar. Okay, anyways. With that, I think that now would be a good time to end things off. Anyways, I really appreciate it that you stuck around. Sorry, I getting my outro mixed up. Anyways, I really appreciate that you came by to watch the stream. It was great having you, and I hope to see you. I cannot talk. Anyways, I really appreciate that you came by to watch the stream. It was great having you, and I hope to see you next time. If you enjoyed the stream, consider following if you haven't already. And with that, I'll see you later. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the first episode of my next Let's Play. The details of which will be just listen to the description of this video. And if you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. With that, I'll see you later. Bye. But anyways,